Hello and welcome to Game Boy Advance Classics. In this installment, it's one of the best games for the Game Boy Advance. It is, of course, the 2003 classic by Game Freak. Here is Pokémon Ruby and Sapphire. Pokémon Ruby and Sapphire were the first of the third generation of Pokémon games after Pokémon Gold and Silver and the original Pokémon Red and Blue and Yellow and also Green, if you were counting the original Japanese versions. Here, this game was highly anticipated for quite some time because Pokémon Crystal had come out in 2001, but 2002 saw no Pokémon game whatsoever, and by the time this came out, you know, we were really eager for a new Pokémon experience. So of course we're going to be playing Pokémon Ruby here. Let's start a new game, and here we go. So in Pokemon, you can choose your gender between the boy or the girl, so you can play as this, you know, crappy kid, or you can play as Haruka, or May, or whatever her name is. She will be Kimmy to me! Sure, Kimmy? Yes, Kimmy. Best name. All in caps. Kimmy! So for some reason, you decide to move to this new town, and your parents decide to ship you in the shipping van? What? Alright, gotta set the clock. Actually, it doesn't matter what time you set. It could just be whatever time. Why not? Yeah, have the animals do the heavy labor. Now it's time to leave home and never return. Damn kid. The third generation of Pokémon games were the first ones to not be compatible with the original Game Boy games. So this meant that you had to catch your new Pokémon for the first time, and you couldn't transfer all of the Pokémon that you caught in Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, or Crystal. This was a big drag for a lot of people, including me, because I had played those previous games, and I had a collection of previous Pokémon that I wanted to put in this game. And I guess that the reason is because the Game Boy technology wasn't compatible with the Game Boy Advance technology, but luckily that situation has never reoccurred, and since then you've been able to transfer Pokemon from the previous generation to the next one ever since. You could put your Generation 3 Pokemon into your Generation 4 games, and then put your Generation 4 games in the Generation 5 games, and then put the Generation 5 games in the Generation 6 games. So this is the first one to really support, you know, proper full-color graphics as opposed to the Game Boy Color's sort of somewhat color. So I get to choose between a starter Pokemon. Should I go with Trico, Mudkip, or Torchic? Let's go with Mudkips because I like them. The professor really sucks to be chased around by a level 2 Poochyena. Like, why doesn't he just kick its ass? Ah, whatever. Yes, I'm Kimmy! Didn't I well, whatever. His name will also be... No. Alright. So Generation 3 was also the first game to introduce Pokemon natures and abilities. So I check Kimmy's stats, and I can check out that it knows Torrent, and it is... let's see, where's... the nature... yes, it's serious nature. It's a serious Kimmy! Alright. Now you can walk through the routes. Of course, Pokemon games are about, you know, raising the monsters and, you know, catching new ones and, you know, the experience and all that. It's not something I can show in a 10-minute video, but I can give you just a basic idea of the game. You know, considering that Game Freak has remade the original games, and they remade Gold and Silver, it's strange that they haven't remade and re-released Ruby and Sapphire yet. It's been a while since these games came out, so I'm surprised there hasn't been like just the cash-in for it. Some people would say that Generation 3 is their favorite generation. Not me, though. I would say that Generation 2, Gold and Silver, those are my favorite Pokemon games. No, Kimmy's tackle missed. Now, do I have anything? Nope. I should have leveled up, but wasn't thinking. Hope he uses Growl. Ah, damn it. Kimmy fainted. Kimmy is out of usable Pokemon. Oh, that must be me. I became a ghost, apparently. Sent back to my room. Because I made my animal faint. Apparently, animal abuse is bad. Oh no, Growl. What a devastating attack. Well, anyway, that'll about do it for this video, so thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you next time.